Kaboom, sha, kaboom, sha. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's underscore again back again to the root of today. And here we are. It's one-on-one coverage from this position, coming out with the real valid position here to talk about what has been trending and what has been just found and what is on the trending. Because right now, all the stupid reactors who are talking about, oh, this kind of the people are this way, shame on you. Wherever you are coming from, and Kenge, shame on a bigger, very big shame on you to you. And these are the people talking about the Prince Odinga, very shame on you. Talking about, oh, this is what we have, oh, this kind of the people are jealousy. Look at it now. And you are reacting about what you just don't know. And the real fact, Zach Senior, very stupid, another goon, talking about this kind of the people, this is how they are just reacting. And talking about, oh, we are the positive reactors. Nonsense, my foot. Who is your mentor? Zach Senior, who is your mentor? Goon. So everything gonna be very fantastic. Here we come, and the people are talking about, oh, this is kind of the people are this one, this one, and you are the people are now molesting and making sure that you are hitching your own cucumbers onto the bed, talking about, oh, these are the kind of the things that we want to hear. Here we have, and this is the right position we have. And these are the things that are happening to the village. And whenever we give it out, look at the person called Prince Odinga is never even onto the platform of coming to the Nyabuhans here. It's only depending on the people from Nyabuhans to get their content. And they are opening the mouth very widely and talking about, oh, you think you want to lick some of the flies here. We are not interested with you. Go check your wife wherever you just deposited her to. Maybe you deposited her to the exile. I don't know. And a person called Zach Senior, a very good person, is depending the same with the contents of Nyabuhanse, and is coming out to say, oh, the Trenchtown grandmother is very fantastic. People are given this kind of the huge money so they can tarnish their names. Look at where you depend on something which is not even relevant. And here we are excavating to make sure that everything is coming out. And a big shame to the Kenge himself, coming out to tell people, oh, you know what, this kind of the people are duplicating, this kind of the people, and maybe they are dreaming. Look at who is dreaming between me and you, Kenge. Who is dreaming now? Huh? You are the person bringing some investors here who are coming to dice. You came with, talk about the Didi uncle. He came and didized the leaders here and there. Now he's just didizing things in Addis Ababa because they want to go where people don't know them. They want to go and exercise some stupid nonsensical things that are outside our own area, our own territory. Look at now. The Trenchtown grandmother is now coming to Nyabuhanse here and telling people, and I've ever talked about this story, people are not even getting it clearly. I've ever said it, that do you know that what happened in the 14 in Nairobi? Why could Passy be told that come to Nairobi for 4 days? I've ever spoken about it, but people never understood it because I was preparing for the future. Now this kind of the platform has gone out virally and everyone has to get it. And Kenge is out here talk about, oh, you are just jealous of what is coming with conditions, coming with hinging cucumbers, coming with putting cucumbers soil erections in every time. Talk about, I want to dididize you, and before you dididize, suck it. Do you think we are useless people outside here? And there's the same thing you are being done there and promising them all whenever you go to this kind of the. And I told the people, the same family of Kenge, they know what is going on. They know. Look at the Congrat mom. She knows what is going on. She is the person who is always transacting money from Mr. Cecil to Passy. She's the one who is making sure that Passy, she's under control. She's right now, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story right now. Passy told me, "Going to come, I have some new breaking news." I ran from my home and I was riding a motorbike. And whenever I was riding a motorbike, I found the con mom. She was working at a Gunmo. Talk about Gunmo's position. We have a road passing outside Gunmo's, and we have a black gate of Gunmo there. I passed through that road and I just left her behind. I passed once because she knows a motorbike is always run, 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 run. And she went aside and I passed with a high speed. And because whenever you are called for something, you have to rush like something else. If it was an emergency, because Passy never told me that it's going to be an emergency. She told me to run to my home right now. I have some things that I want to avail and people to know. Now I thought, okay, is it an emergency? I was high. running. Then whenever I passed her, she went to the side so as I could just pass. Then I came to Passy. Whenever I came and parked, Passy was speaking to a phone call somewhere, and whenever we were now conversating, what has happened, give me the small synopsis of what are you calling me for. A little bit, con mom saw me coming to Passy. Then she came back, and whenever she reached, without even greeting anyone, we were like 6 people evading at once at that position, and she just started without even talking to anyone. She thinks that everyone is to fear, everyone is here to be chased or to be insulted. And she came, oh, you Tata, you are a very bad person and God will see you. You are a very stupid person. I don't recognize your presence. I said, stop it there. Because you are nothing, because you stole money from the schools. That's why whenever you go to any kind of a school, a primary school, they deny her. Do you know that the con mom was being chased from a school, which was just like 4 schools? They never needed her. She was being thrown out and chased with the trees, with the logs, so as she cannot even enter to the gate, and only the police are the people who are going to rescue her. Do you know that one? Do you know the con mom is a con person? She ever scammed schools with money. Do you know that one? Do you know that the con mom was the one who said Gintu is a thief? And whenever I raised that question, I asked, why are you coming to bother me? You came for Passy. And she went to tell Passy, you know what? Don't give Gintu any information. And don't reveal any information out. And you know how we like that person. You know he's helping you. Helping for what? Helping for nonsense? That's why you are always going to the river so as you can shower and show them your bam bam. And tell us, oh, this kind of the people are narcissists, and you are coming, imagine, to insult me, yet you are the person who said Ginto stole some fish and I've sold. Yet I was harvesting my own fish, and she's now coming out to tell people, oh, you know what, you Ginto, I don't like you. Who told you I like you too? And you're telling people, oh, Gintu, even God says, between me and you are a very big scammer. You are the one protecting the visitors who are coming to my left, even the ladies, and talking about, oh, don't reveal anything. Yet you are the one who went to the platform and you called your son, talking about Gintu stole my fish, Gintu done this, and he has sold some fish with a soldier. Who was there? And you are coming out to tell me that, oh, God is gonna be coming and your days are numbered. Your days are numbered, my foot. I'm not interested with a woman who cannot even think properly sometimes. And you know what you did? Guys, let me tell you, if some people are not getting it. I was in a certain school that I was a musician. I was playing a band. And I was a very big band in terms of hitting some, you know that the band, we have some iron sheets there, small iron sheet reflecting like the ones of the band. Whenever you hit, you know, in the primary school, you have to be, you can talk about, you have to make sure that you are taking the local materials to reflect like a band, not like a very big band of, I talk about the vuvuzela. No. It was a band. Without putting such kind of the vuvuzelas, we are putting what is called hoover. It's a woo, woo, woo. Have you ever done that second? I was the person who was making sure that I am just applying my own pressure there so that it can just come out as a song. And I was hitting some, we can call them the bottles of beer. I was hitting them very fantastic, like 80 bottles hanged with the levels of water. You know what I mean? So whenever you hit, they have different voices coming out. Then we were told, we went to a certain school, then we performed there. Then we were told we have been promoted to another level. Whenever we came back to school, we were told there's no money. And we were told, can you give, imagine a primary school, we were told to give out money so as we can go and perform. How is it happening? And the same day, people fall in an accident. We went without bringing even a car, which is so good in terms of transporting children. Talk about the students to a certain musician or to a certain music festival. She went and brought a rolly. And that rolly brought some chaos. It went and fell down. Do you know that there are people who have miseries until to date because of this, madam? Talking about, oh, you know what, we have to go for cheaper things. The rolly went and kaboom, it fell down. Then the people, other people, heads were there. Other people talk about this kind of a neck. It had to be, they had to be put some of the plastic things to hold their necks. And people got out of school. People dropped out of school because such kind of the accidents. And she's coming to tell us, oh, she has a bad record in school. That's the fact. She cannot even perform in any student. Let me tell you a fact. Once upon a time, I was a very young boy in standard 4 there, which is grade 4. Then the madam, I think it was grade 2 or grade 3 there, some years ago, she was told, you have been promoted to a head teacher. Do you know that the same school she was an assistant head teacher? People were mourning. Oh, no. People are like, we don't want such kind of a person to perform to us. And she's now coming. She has a bad record. And even we talk about it, people never understand. Whenever she came to Passy to tell me that, oh, you are a bad person. Why are you here? Passy never get this boy to this position because they know who I am. I don't laugh with information. I'm not here to tell, because I have expressed and I've told people the reality about how they behave, about their family, how they are just taking people in granted. They are just there to put their buttocks out so as people can cucumberize and tell us, oh, I'm going to the river so as I can bet. Nonsense. And she's coming out to tell us this is the kind of the information you have to reveal. This is the things we have. And I asked Passy, does she knows that these are the things that are happening? Passy told me, yes, she knows. And she's telling me, don't put them outside, don't give to anyone. Now we are just talking about, they know what is happening. And the Kenge and the con mom, they know the reality. They know what is happening. They know that this kind of a guy is not a good person. Is not a person to be trusted. Is not a person to be given the real information. And they're just there to say, oh, this kind of the people, they react my foot. And you are coming out to tell us, oh, what to do. And whenever you went to bed, who told you what to do? You are the person, whenever I asked another question, do you remember? You just came and you just pleaded with me. Can to go and cook for me. I have visitors. It's already time is bypassing. And I came. Right now you're telling me I'm a bad person, yet the same day you never find a person who can help you. I asked her a question. Why could you come for me? And now you're calling me bad. Yet you're just inserting a leg and putting it out. Inserting and putting it out. The fact has to come out. You are the same person. The con mom is the same person. Let me tell you. The con mom, she was the first person to tell Kenge, this is not a woman who was the Argentina long. This is not a woman for you to marry. And I don't recommend for you to have such kind of a person. Was I there or wasn't I there? You are the person saying she cannot adjust with the system. Whenever you are told, no, don't disturb our garden because you should have your own garden, the kitchen garden that will serve you with some greens. Now you are coming to intervene some people's kitchen garden. And whenever they said no, you're coming out to say, this is not a woman you married, Kenge. No, I don't recommend her to be here. Oh, I don't like her. Whenever you came to the villa, so as you said that you are fractured, what did you come to do? You came to see how Kenge is didizing Argentinian long nose. You came to know if Kenge knows how to perform. You came to see what is ongoing and to the villa because you wanted to know that, oh, talk about the Didi uncle was there and he had promised you some things, and you are coming out to tell us, oh, this is the things that you're always doing. And that's why the talk about the Didi uncle is always being put in a very sincere area where the con mom, she can always be there so they can see each other. And whenever now the contact comes, you are now saying about, oh, the machete man is bad, he has fractured me, I fall due to the water slippery in the floor. Oh, yet you know what you went there for. And you are coming out here to tell us, oh, this is how you have to react, which is obnoxious, which is intermediate, which is pogromistic, which you can just call it a very stupidical things that are coming out. And this family, we have known it already. You are bringing visitors to come and shake cucumbers to the people. Imagine a person coming and saying and calling. Imagine calling and saying, oh, you know what, this is my cucumber, it's a little bit, we can call it, it's a sizable one, I want you to suck it, I want you to do this and this and this, because I will act normally, you know, I'll not insult fool. What are you kind of things are you speaking out? And you're coming to tell us, oh, this kind of the people are speaking. You know, let me tell you guys, the story we had limited out. We had said, no, let it not progress. Now this kind of a person, whenever I said one day that Passy was told to delete the videos, the evidence that was there, and this kind of a person called Mr. Goon, who is the Trench Town grandmother, called Passy and said, you know what, Passy? He just pleaded with Passy, no, don't post that video. Don't give it to anyone. I'll do whatever you want. Please. Passy said, yes, I have deleted. Now she was assured nothing has happened. Nothing happened to the platform. Now Passy has opened live. And now I think wherever he is just the ring for himself. I think even the woman you are having, I don't know what's the real fact. And even all subscribers who are coming to our channel to say, oh, bad intentions, you are now shameful. You are the people who are supporting incredulous people, illiterate people, and they're the people coming to tell us, oh, imagine a person demanding for 580 USD and saying that, oh, now I paid for the hotel, now I wanted you to come for 4 days or 5 days so as you can stay there, and don't tell anyone who is going to be coming. And they knew this kind of a project that's going to be performed. Kibe knew it. Kibe was part of the program, and whenever it failed, Passy said, whenever the Trench Town grandmother called Passy, and Passy hung up the phone, and it just looked for Kibe, call this lady and tell her to call me. Passy said, I don't have the bundles. Kibe sent the money because they knew what was happening. And all of these people are in same group. And that's why the king is always updating them and telling them, you know what? I have to be there, you know, just go to my villa, just be there, because they know this kind of the people are coming there, and make sure that you are using them fantastically. And whenever we expose such kind of the stupidity that Kenge is doing to the village and people don't understand, and whenever we say the trench grandmother is coming out to embarrass, disgrace our own community, and say much of the things that are illiterate, and people are just supporting, Kenge is there, is supporting, it is the fact, because they knew what kind of money, how much they were sent to their accounts, so as they can just cool. And whenever the Trench grandmother came to my position, so as I cannot be exposing him, and we talked very much things in the hotel that I could not be exposing him, I should do what? I should do one thing, making sure that everything I'm posting gonna be positive, and I should not expose him, because much of the things I know, and much of the things what I can just do is to make sure that I'm silent, and you're gonna be silent me, making sure that whenever I have a problem with sanitary wares, I should call him and send them to me, so as it can be silenced in a manner that they have to support me as I support others. And it was unremarkable. And that's the real varied position I'm just taking to say that this kind of the people are just reading, they're measuring our minds. And to the real varied position I'm here to say, henceforth, nothing will just be recognized as far as you are putting your effort to disgrace our own communities. And this is a warning to Kenge, because we are about to get you, I'm about to get your cucumbers you are sending to the ladies, even if it was several years ago. Do you know that even Passy, she has the talk about the pictures that reflect other ladies from Nyabuansi and other ladies from various areas who are sending nudic photos to this kind of a goon called the Trench grandmother. And he was sending it to her. And imagine a person of 80 good years or 70-something good years coming to a 28-year-old guy and demanding that you have to be in a cube, and you know the children who you are supporting, they are just there in the same cube with the mother, telling the mother just, oh, I have removed everything, now I am naked, look at how it looks like, it is shekere. Do you want me to erect? Do you want me to do this? Do you think people are interested with their cucumbers? Do you think people are interested with their talk about your pears carelessly hanging, the wilting ones? Nobody is bothered with such kind of the stupid things. And you should be elevated, and you should get this kind of the information. And whenever I say this kind of a person, try to call me. Guys, I'm telling you this as a fact. You cannot record using the WhatsApp. You can only record, either you have a backup camera, if somebody calls you, you can just use a camera to record. Or you can just call using an app. And that kind of an app, it brings a number, whenever it comes to your phone, resembles the real number of Kenya. So in Kenya, we have numbers starting with 01. We have numbers starting with 07. So whenever you call with that app, it reflects a number in Kenya. Maybe 01, maybe 02. And that's what they are using. And this kind of the people are coming out to tell us, oh, these are the things you have to do. And that's how we are just molested. That's why we are captured as Africans. That's why we are captured. Imagine an old person removing the clothes, not your wife you are showing. Imagine having a video. How many ladies have been done such kind of a thing? And you are just a cook. And you are just promising you are just a retired, we are just a retired army. Shame on you. And you are just a cook, an ordinary cook. And you are saying that you have money. It's only coming from your children. Don't think, imagine a person demanding for 580 USD and saying, you know, I have paid a lot of money, you know, I used my debit cards, you know, hey, this kind of the things has to happen this way, and yet you are just demanding, and you said you have money. And even the package maybe that you brought, the shipment, maybe even you are given so as you can deliver it here, and you're saying, oh, and even it was sent, maybe you are told, I'm sending some things there, make sure that whenever you are in Kenya, get them and go them with them. And you are coming in because you know now Africans are stupid, maybe. Maybe you think Africans never learned. Maybe you think Africans were just going to school to study that, Americans were given independence in 1776. No, no one is interested with that one. Nobody is interested with that one. You have to change your attitude. And this is why we say direct to Kenge. Some people are going to their lives not knowing which kind of the things are they going to speak unto their lives. Look at Kenge. He's just going because of going. Look at the trench grandmother. He's going because of going. Even talking bad about Passy, about, oh, she's the one. Let me tell you guys the story. We were at the villa. And one day, Kenge said, we want to go for a shopping in Migori town. They talk about the Didi uncle said, no, yeah man, I have a driver here. I have Gintu my driver. And I'm going with Morgan Chronicles. If you can remember that blackish. You know, whenever we went to Migori, we went there very good. I took Argentina long nose motorbike, the blue one, and I just took the talk about the Didi Uncle and Morgan Chronicle. Gitiriba took Kenge and Argentina long nose. One way to Migori. Then we were told, I'm looking for a good supermarket. I want to check for bikes. We said, okay, you want the bikes? We went to a certain supermarket. And we found the motorbikes that were there, not motorbikes, the bicycles. The bicycles that were there, they were bigger than Chacha of Passy. We said, okay, let's go to another supermarket and check now a bigger supermarket that has everything. We just went to another side of the town. Whenever we entered in, we asked the cashiers, where are the bicycles? They said, go to the 3rd floor. We went up to the 3rd floor. Then we checked the motorbikes were there. They were very nice. Others were small. Others were sizable. Then we said, okay. Kenge asked, which one is the best? Because we have Chacha and the other boy. We want to buy them. So the Didi uncle said, okay, this kind of a bike, let's select this and this. This is fitting for a lady and this can fit for a boy. Whenever we were purchasing them, we purchased them demanding that it's going to be for the girl and a boy. And we said, Kenge said, you know, Chacha going to be growing. So what we have to do, let's buy a bike that whenever he grows, he's going to be using it. We said, no problem. What was the price? The price was like 11,500. Another one like 12 or 13 there. And he said, okay, this one the good. Okay, let me call the person. Whenever he called, he started, hey, Mr. Cecil, how are you? Oh, sorry for waking you up. I think that's already in the night time. He said, yeah, man, no problem. Okay, tell me. Kenge said, okay, we are in a supermarket here and we have found the motorbikes. It was in a WhatsApp call. Then the guy said, okay, put the video call. Then he just shifted to a video. Now whenever he was just showing out the bicycles, he said, no, that one, no, the other one, yeah, this one, yes, that one is good for Chacha, yeah, and the lady, you can just purchase the small one. And we negotiated there. Then we paid, and I was told, make sure that they reach at home. The next day I saw Passy family was called, and they were told, and this is the family that Kenge said to them. And I was there, Kenge telling Passy. And Passy was saying, you know what? Passy had written much of the things that she needs and for her to have a business in Nyaboanse for French fries. She wanted to open a hotel. She was demanding much of the things. And this kind of a lady who was supporting her, she texted who? She texted Kenge. And Kenge was now acting like he's the one who is owning that money. He was just abusing Passy like rubbish. You know, you don't know how to hold the money. Just everything will be passing through me before it comes to you. And I'm going to tell everyone, whoever is sending money to you, it has to pass through me before it comes to you. Even those children, I'm going to go there and give me the number of the teachers. I'll be communicating to them. I'll be just the one who is... Passy was given words until Passy cried. At the villa, I was there. And Passy was told, if you are behaving this way, I don't want to see you in my villa because you are calling sponsors to ask for money. Passy said, I have never asked for money from anyone. It's them that are asking me, what don't you have and what do you want so as the business can be successful? Passy answered, hey, this and this and this and this I don't have. And whenever they say, I want to send you money, how much can I send? Passy said, you know, sometimes you can be confused in dollars. Says, I want $100. And whenever you calculate the things that Passy needs, maybe they're above even 13,000, which is above $100. And the king is saying, no, this kind of the money is too much. I don't know why you are demanding money. So he wants to control everything. And he's the one who told Passy, I don't want to see you here because you want to be a scammer. I'll not be part of your life. Everything. And that's why I said, Kenge is the one who is by failing all the things that are happening unto the villa. Everything happening to the village. Kenge is the one diminishing them. Kenge is the one tarnishing everything to make sure that he's the only controller of the budget. And whenever we want to expose such kind of the stupidity that are happening, whenever I exposed Kenge, first talk about Kenge driver, saying that he's a molester, everything he has done is this and this and this and this, people came out to say, oh, no, you are just, because of the content, you are going there. Kenge doesn't want to found that he's the one who is messing with people. He's the one who is making people not to rhyme. I don't know if that's how they were just taught in school. I don't know if that's how Kenge was raised. Just a few things that Kenge has been, people are sending, imagine Kenge is told like a kid, talk about like a baby, and is being told, you know what? Just make a photo or pick a photo of how you look like and sending to me because of the prostitution. And even the Argentinian long nose, she doesn't know this. She doesn't even have information that Kenge is the one who is sending nudic photos to the people. And Kenge is the one who wants to teach young boys outside here to send their nudic things. Look at what happened to Kenge firstborn. He was sending nudic photos, and whenever now this kind of the people, it was too much and they wanted to expose them. They said, better that's business to have. Look at when the Kenge firstborn said, oh guys, even I started my construction of my villa. You know, I was not demanding on anybody's money, so I don't want any donation. He said it because he was about to be exposed. And we have much of the things that were sent to us. And it's because we don't want much of the things to go. And that's why we are having such kind of the goons who are sending me some, let me tell you. There are goons who are sending me, imagine texts saying, let me read for you. Let me send it to you. Let me show you guys. There's a person called Zach Senior. Imagine it's just a mongoloid person, I don't know from where, is saying, Gintu must go down. Watch the space. Imagine a person texting me, Gintu must go down. Somebody saying Gintu must go down and watch the space. Do you think that I'm going to be intimidated with the fool who is not living to the village? Do you think that I'm going to be intimidated with the fool who is just licking buttocks of Kenge, taking to me that, oh, I think you might be sucking Kenge's cucumbers? I'm not here to that one. I'm not here to say that, oh, I'm Argentina long nose who is, I'm not interested. Because the person who can only say things that I could just understand is Argentina long nose, because she knows how the cucumbers look like, she knows how Kenge is shaking, she knows which kind of the styles, everything like that one. But don't come to me to tell me that, oh, Gintu is gonna be going down. I'm not intimidated with just stupid goons who don't understand themselves. If you want to know who Gintu is, try it. Try your best. Because I can tell you, I was the best in where I was doing the work in terms of security purposes. Try your future. You are trying. Just continue trying. Because look at Nyaboanse here. Whenever I say I have to do this, I have to do it despite of anything. Even if I am just wronged with the police, I can go to the station and tell them, never repeat it again. Don't think a person coming like Isaac Senior is just a fool onto the internet. He's thinking that, oh, he's always waiting for our content to come out so as he can just be the first one to open the mouth like a Cherokee. We can call it a penguin, and saying that, oh, no, nothing is just happening like that one. Another goon is here. Another goon is here. Zach Senior is saying, the fish pond guy encroached other people's boundaries. Nothing gonna be intimidate me. If you know that you are doing a mistake, there's no sparing you. If you know that your boundaries, you cannot keep them, like the con mom, we're gonna expose you until you know who are you just trying to attack. Because I'm living in this village for more than 24 years. I know much of the things. I know how you migrated to Nyaboanse. I know how the Condad was ever lying you and to the center, hitting you canes because of coming late home. And the Lady J was coming with some of the donkeys. The only thing they could do is just observe how you are being caned. You are being sent like a kid. Whenever he says this, whenever you just wrong, you know. And I can tell you, whenever I was getting the milk, I was supplying milk or delivering milk to Conmam and to Nyaboanse, they were living there. I could go and find, maybe she has gone to school, maybe things went abrupt, maybe somebody was calling, maybe things went unconditional. The Condad knows the time for you to have come home. It is 5 in the evening. You should be at home. And whenever the the conman comes later than that, hey, there's a day I went with milk to that position, and and whenever I knocked, I heard whoo, 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 whoo. You'll think it's a penguin crying. Huh? Have you ever heard a Motorola somewhere? Whoo, whoo, whoo. You'll think it is just the kenge, we can call them the kenge, what are they called? Doves. Huh? They're just whoo, 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 whoo. I ask, hey, what kind of a person is that? Is that a person crying? Whenever you go there, it's strokes of canes, and the corner has a strokes of canes posted at a certain corner. Whenever the conman comes late, or I leave the work and it's not done, I went another day and I found the work that he had left, it was not done. She went to Rumamonga to other women, and whenever she came home, I found I was pouring milk because the conduct gave me a sufuria so that I can pour their milk. And whenever she came, she was told, stand there and kneel down. I was there. And that's why you see Guru Dev sometimes is so embarrassed with the conduct, whatever he was doing to the mother. And whenever we say that this kind of the people, and that's why the conduct is a no-go zone, is a joke zone, no jokes aside. Is always jokes aside. Can never imply to such kind of the stupid behaviors. Imagine a person coming and saying, oh, you boy, you are very stupid. Imagine such kind of a woman coming to the people without greeting them and telling Gintu that this kind of a boy is a stupid boy. He just came. He was just about to hit me in the road. What kind of a nonsense things are you just speaking about? Do you think Gintu is not knowing how to drive? Was I the person who drove the Jamaican uncle and Morgan Chronicles, and no one ever saw me how I was just driving, and I reached to Masai Mara and I came back with them? Whom did I hit on the road? Imagine now a road which is very good, that they have been already been graded with another goon from now Rono, New York, Rono, where he's just living, the trench grandmother. Just graded the road. Now they want to think that, oh, it's their courtesy, it's because of them that road was just graded. Very stupid nonsense, just things that they're just thinking about. They think, you know guys, the only fact about people becoming, having money in their older stages, they don't behave. They think that, you know, everybody was given his own things. You can be rich in an older stage. You can be rich in an early stage. So, but don't treat us like you're only people who knows what to do. Yes, hello? Eh. Mbaya aje. Sasa kwa hiyo uuze tena, hata wewe zikutoshi. Sasa si waturudishe pesa. Haya, wewe uza. Halafu utanipatia pesa. Haya. Pesa yo chengi wewe mpatie chengi, yangu nipatie. Kama kawaida. Haya. So guys, that's what is happening. And another person is coming here to say that Gintu the madman, soon you will be picking that things at the roadside. Don't take him seriously. This is a person who is now, they are afraid. They're afraid of what I'm coming out with. They're just talking about, oh, everything I'm just exposing because they want expose. And whenever we say that we just lag behind, they're gonna territorize our own affinity. They're gonna take over the game and say that, oh, this kind of the village people, they are poor, they don't know how to even. Whenever we will just be so afraid, and somebody comes out and say, this kind of the village are just sleeping, and we are just there talking about, oh, we are just YouTubers, we are content creators. Why didn't we expose it? And they're just here. They're just there for the sake of being there. And that's why I say this kind of the people, they don't think about whatever they need. Because a person who is molesting children, and whenever I come out with a solution to say that this kind of the people should be monitored, so as this kind of the behavior cannot protrude, and they're coming out to say, oh, Gintu is just jealous of these boys because of I don't know what. I'm not interested with anybody. I'm having my own things. I'm interested in my own things. I'm doing my own things. but never intimidate me. Another person is here saying, let me check. There's a person is talking. Gintu need to be restrained. You're getting out of control. These are the people who never ever dreamt that people can call me. I can expose them that way. Because they knew me, because I was a fish farmer. I was there to make sure that people are entertained. I get my best. Whenever I say I can do this as my best, even what I'm doing right now, it's the best. No one can ever come out and say, oh, Gintu, you are just doing this. You cannot do this. No, yeah, man. Oh, some stupid calls that cannot even lure a donkey and give it a territory somewhere. Can even not lure even a lady who is very small lady and given something. I cannot be interested. Because they're now fearing, oh, what next is coming tomorrow? Or every time whenever they sleep, they're just wondering what is coming tomorrow. What is going to bringing tomorrow? Oh, my living God. What is coming? What is popping out? Oh, Kenge, you are now going to face the challenge. Oh, they know it because I don't play with people who are playing with some people. I'm not interested with them. What we have to do is only we go straight forward. But this kind of the Gun family of Kenge family coming to me, so as because I exposed you, and I ask even the conman, why do you come with such kind of, you know, we have an etiquette. Even if I'm not going hand in hand with you, don't come like a person who don't understand. You are a teacher. You know how to teach English. You know the etiquette that people can follow. So as you can speak to another, you can know how to interact and or interrupt other people's conversation. We were just giving ourselves our stories. A person comes abrupt. Oh, you stupid boy. Oh, you are about to hit me. Even I'm just wondering, guys. I was about, who hit you? Who was about to hit you? Because a person is coming with fake stories and I was there. And he's just thinking that Gintu is a goon. Gintu is a stupid person. I don't have brain. Just prepare yourself for the future because much of the things want to be exposed. And this is just the start. And whenever I say this is the start, be prepared. Because much of the things want to be coming very ruthlessly and vandalizing things. Because I'm going now to expose everything that you might be not knowing that we have into our own history. So keep it tuned, keep it locked, guys. Much of the things are going to be coming to you live, and it's one-on-one coming out from this segment, and it's one-on-one live coverage, and it's a village report that's going to be coming to you and making sure that everything, it's not catalogized with this kind of the goons programmatic way and throwing us into an imbroglio. But what we have to say is that we have to move forward one-on-one. And if you don't move forward, we never lag behind. And kind of the information going to be coming, we are now waiting for this kind of a goon called the Trench Town Grandmother. Now, what is he going to talk? Oh, my living God. What is he going to talk now? He's going to talk nothing. He's going to talk nothing. Now, even the YouTube channel, it's just, if you could be in Kenya, nowhere you could have gone. You could have already been adopted and put into the cell. So you can just be there to be ate with some ants there. Nonsense.